What is going on, YouTube fam? Welcome to another Jonathan Dearman show. And in today's video, I want to talk about the majorly controversial topic of Roe versus Wade, and especially with a new Supreme Court justice being added that would further skew the Supreme Court to lean conservative. This is one of the hottest topics we could possibly talk about. Roe versus Wade was something that was approved in the 1970s that essentially made abortion legal nationwide. Now, this was a controversial thing when it happened, and it's been controversial all the way up until today. Some people think that Roe v. Wade being overturned means that nobody can have an abortion anywhere in America, period. But that's not what it means. What Roe v. Wade being overturned means is that the decision would go back to the states. It doesn't mean that it's going to be illegal everywhere. In fact, left-leaning states will most certainly have abortion continue in the way that it's been going. But then you have states like Texas and more right-leaning states that would certainly start to prohibit abortion if they were allowed. But Roe v. Wade prohibits them from putting restrictions on abortion. And so the elimination of that would not eliminate abortion in America, but it would allow states to decide on their own, which in large part would reduce the amount of abortions that happened in America. Now, there are a lot of people on the left that are saying that if Trump gets in another Supreme Court justice, that Roe versus Wade is certainly going to be overturned, and that, in their words, it's going to take away the rights of women to choose. Now, let me say a few things about this. Number one, I try to stay away from clearly drawing a line in the sand and picking where I stand on this channel, not because I'm trying to be secretive or because I'm trying to deceive people, but simply because I don't want this channel to just be either for people on the left or people on the right. I want this hopefully to be a channel where people on the left and right can come and feel like they can hear reasonable information without always it being skewed one way or the other. Now, with this particular topic of abortion, though, I will draw the line very clearly and say this. I am about as pro-life as you can possibly get. So I'm very pro-life. And so that there's not going to be any cloudy area there. I'm not going to leave any room for interpretation for you to interpret based on what I'm saying, whether or not you think I'm pro-life or pro-choice. I'm very pro-life. And maybe you right now, maybe just me drawing that line in the sand. Maybe I lost some of you, but that's okay, because this is a line that I so strongly believe in that I'm okay with that. And if I have less subscribers because of it, that doesn't bother me, because I take it as such a big deal. The abortion issue. In fact, you can watch an abortion video that I posted a while ago of a doctor who shared what an abortion procedure looks like. And so you can click that and watch that if you would like. I'm just stating my own personal bias in this scenario so that you can have that factored in as I talk. First of all, even if President Trump gets in another Supreme Court that does lean more conservative, to my complete dismay and my complete disappointment, I do not think that Roe v. Wade will be overturned, even if there's another justice put in there. There are some justices that have shown with their voting record that they're not trying to be very controversial. I'm talking about some more conservative-leaning judges that have shown that they're not trying to make big statements by landing clearly on the conservative side, that they're trying to be more in the middle. John Roberts in particular is one of them, but then there's been a couple others that have also been a little finicky when it comes to how they vote. Now, with that being said, I would be overjoyed if it was. And so my hope is that it is, but I'm not sure that it will be. And so again, long story short, bottom line is this. My hope, whether it's Trump that puts in a new Supreme Court justice or the next president, no matter who's in there, my hope is that Roe v. Wade will be overturned. And even if it does, it simply means that the states get to use their right to choose whether or not they in their state, and really voters in each state get to choose by who they elect if they want it legal in their states or not. Many states would instantly start putting restrictions on, and many would not put any restrictions on, but it would significantly reduce the amount of abortions that are able to take place, which is why it is such a hot topic. Now, with all of that being said, I would love to hear from you guys. Number one, do you think that if President Trump does get the Supreme Court justice in there before the election, do you think that they will overturn Roe v. Wade, or do you think it won't be overturned? And two, do you think it should be overturned? Do you totally disagree with me? Do you think that a woman's right to choose is essential and should be their right and their decision alone? Or are you more with me that abortion is the killing of an unborn baby, and we don't get to choose if we kill people or not when they're not in the womb, and we shouldn't get to choose that when they're in the womb. I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments whether you agree with me or disagree with me. I would love to have that conversation. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our weekly videos. Love you, appreciate you, and I'll see you at the next Jonathan Dearman Show. Peace out.